This week's Who Would Win of the Week is comedian Bert Kreisher versus comedian Stavros Halkias. A couple of big fellas, two of the best in the game. Who would win if the two were to go at it? I'll pull up some of their stats right now here. Let's see what's going on. Let's get Birdie Boy. Next time I'll have these pulled up before.
Stavros is a small boy.
Yeah, but is he short?
5'8".
Yeah, that's pretty tiny. Stavros. Stavrise. Stavidabiz. Yeah, that's a pretty tiny dude. He weighs a lot, though, and he carries himself well. Bert, honestly, I don't know if you've seen him recently, but he's not looking bad.
Bert is 6 foot.
Okay, solid. So, I mean, he's got 4 inches
This
on
is
him.
the worst way you could have looked this up. Wikipedia?
It's got all this facts right there, though.
Where? It doesn't have the height or the weight of either of them.
Okay, well, I thought it would. So, that's on me.
Dude, Stavros cracks me up, man.
Yeah, he's hilarious. I mean, they both are, but Stavros, he's newly more popular. We got his signature hanging on the T-shirt in the green room.
Yeah, but he was. I was listening to him on a podcast after the Ravens lost, obviously.
Oh yeah,
and dude, he had me cracking up just talking about like how he just like. He was doing so good and like his life fell apart because of it. He was like, I've been on like a 14-day bender. He's like, I weigh more than ever. He's like, all I've been doing is eating. He's like, I've been eating 6 meals a day. Like, you know you're in a bad spot when you order like night ice cream to get delivered every night, and then you eat it, and then if there's like some melted ice cream left over a few hours later, like you'll drink the melted ice cream like out of the pot. He's like, dude, it's been bad. And he's like, I can't wait to go. I'm going back on like a mini tour, like I'm going on the road for a couple of shows. He's like, I can't wait to get back on the road because it will make my lifestyle healthier right now because I'm just in like a state of deep, dark depression because of the
I got to be honest, as a guy who listens to most of the stuff Stav puts out, he always says that. And he's got a little trouble going for it. But who would win in a fight between these two? You know, the thing about Bert is he's extremely competitive. Yeah. You know, those Sober October challenges that he and Rogan and Segura and Ari Shaffir would do, Bert really, really, like, talked a lot of smack. And he really wants to go for these things. Those he didn't do great in. However, the basketball competitions that he and Tom have done, the tennis competition, the guy, even when he was at his biggest, is an athlete. He is the true pinnacle of that Mickey Mantle gene. That's just what he's got. But Stavros really doesn't seem like anything will faze this guy. I mean, absolutely nothing. But he is kind of a sweet boy.
I feel like if you punch him in the face, he'd be like, "What the fuck, dude?" and like laugh about it. Like, why'd you do that?
maybe.
Like, and also, now I'm just getting punched in the face by random bros. Like, what?
And it's gonna bounce right off of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a big boy. I don't know because you don't have his fucking dimensions pulled up. But
I don't want to do the guy. What if it says it's like an old number?
5'8", 280.
Okay, that's reasonable. That's reasonable.
I don't know how.
I'm sure
that was as of
there.
February 10th, 2024. Dude, this website is pretty up to date.
Okay, that's pretty. You know, that's pretty good. God, which one of them do you think hits harder? I want to say Bert. I mean, he's always wearing those rings. Like, it just seems like.
I bet you Bert's got some power behind his punch.
Yeah. He was he played baseball and stuff his whole life. You know, he's got it going on. Honestly, I don't know if either of these guys really get down and dirty like that. You know what I'm saying?
I bet you Bert has been in some fight back in his Van Wilder days.
Interesting. I'm not sure about that.
I do.
Because, again, he's kind of a sweetie.
Dude, I know. And he seems like here's the thing. Like, he seems like one of those dudes that's like a very like nice and fun drunk. Like, he doesn't turn into an asshole. But even if that's being said, like if you're drinking and partying as much as he was, like at some point you're going to piss somebody off, like just because you're probably hammered, you know? And I feel like to that factor. He had to have like gotten in some scraps in his day. Now Stavros, on the other hand, he is from Baltimore. Like I feel like he's got to have a little bit of grit behind him there.
100%.
But like again, he was too lovable probably to ever anybody like nobody was ever pissed at him.
No,
he was saying,
look at that Punim.
Yeah, he was saying some horrible stuff, and people were just like, dude, that's funny because you're Stavy. You know what I mean?
See, maybe that's what's going to be the defining factor, because I really think these are two of the best comedians in the game and experts. Like their way of fighting, they're going to be able to talk themselves out of any situation.
Yeah, but
I
I
think
feel
that's
like
what they've
to the general
been
public,
used to.
I feel like people that really know, like people that like Bert Kreischer, but there's a lot of people I feel like that don't like Bert Kreischer that know his stuff. Like there might be people that think they don't like Stavy, but once you hear Stavy's stuff, nobody doesn't like Stavy. Yeah. Even if you don't think he's like nobody thinks he's like a bad dude. Whereas I feel like people are like Bert Kreischer, like he's
sure.
a bad guy. Like,
I mean, he's also been famous for a lot longer.
Yeah, that's true. So he's had more time to develop
a hatred base.
Yeah, an anti-fan base, whatever it's called.
A hatred base, I think, is a dictionary definition.
But I just think that Bert is probably, like, from a physical perspective, just, like, more equipped to beat the shit out of Stavros than Stavros is equipped to beat the shit out of Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, I think you might be right on that one. Stavros, he's got the tools, but he doesn't necessarily have the juice. And Bert, he's got a little bit of that Tampa in him too. Like, that's not for nothing.
No, a little bit of that Florida boy.
Yeah. This is a tough one, but I feel like it's got to be Bert.
I'm gonna take Bert. I mean, look at that picture. Look at that picture of the bottom right. No, over, right, down.
Oh, this bad
that
boy?
picture. Look at that guy. He's fucking Diesel.
And he looks even better than that now. Oh, this is disc. Oh, yeah, he's super into disc golf. Nice. Shout out to Todd Rosenberg for that photo.
Yeah. Shout out Todd. That's a great picture.
Yeah.
No, I like Bert Kreischer in this fight.
And also, you know what? Bert is a really, like, the guy gets down and dirty.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel like, yeah, he's not afraid. He's definitely not afraid.
It's got to be Bert. And, man, did you ever hear, like, him talk about the show he did called Hurt Bert?
No.
That's wild. He was, like, a rodeo clown for a day.
Yeah.
He broke a bunch of ribs. He broke his back. He fell off a waterfall once doing, like, a Travel Channel show. I mean,
I always forget that he was on the Travel Channel.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Just weird because he was on there for 10 years.
Yeah.
It was a huge chunk of his life for a while. But luckily he left, and now he's more famous and richer than ever. So good for him. But it's got to be Bert at the end of the day. As much as everybody loves Stavy, unfortunately, in this instance,
I do like
Stavy's
really
negative on him.
Well, I guess that's clean sweep 2-0. Bert Kreischer over Stavy. Vote on that on Friday on Instagram. Who would win of the week?